Y'all, it's Kate from the Literary Apothecary, and today's Tuesday, so we're going to do a tag, and today I'm doing the 25 questions tag. I was tagged by Kate Coy. Kate is absolutely fantastic. I love her to pieces. She's always sending me really interesting books, and I just love her. So go check out her video. I'll put the link down below, and if you're not yet subscribed to Kate, go subscribe to Kate right now. So this is basically 25 questions about me. Mostly outside of the book world, which is weird for me to talk about because books are my life. And some of these questions are very personal, so we'll see how this goes. Question 1, what's your channel about? Well, as you know, my channel is about books that I'm reading, or books that I've read, my favorite books, basically books, and what I'm reading. Yeah, that's it. It's about books. I read all kinds of genres: fantasy, sci-fi, classics, nonfiction, just about any kind of genre. I'll read it if you want me to. So that's my channel. Question 2, how old are you? I am 36 years old. I know that's older than some people might think, but that's me. Question 3, what's your relationship status? I am completely madly in love with my boyfriend John, and he makes me very happy. Question 4, did you go to college? What's your occupation? I have 2.5 degrees. I have a BA in English from Penn State and an MFA in creative nonfiction writing from the University of Idaho, and half a library science degree. My occupation right now is working as an staff assistant, basically like a secretary type of position in the Duke Law School, and yeah, that's it. Question 5, where are you from? Where do you live? I'm originally from upstate New York, right above the Pennsylvania border. It's not the city, so they call it upstate, even though it's not really upstate. But I've lived all across the country, Pennsylvania, Idaho, Alabama. Now I live in North Carolina, where a lot of my immediate family is. So, yep. Question 6, looking back, what would you tell your 10-year-old self? Just never let someone change who you are at your core. Always be yourself, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Question 7, tell us about your family. Well, my family is crazy. It's big. Well, my extended family is big. My immediate family is, there's an older sister and a younger brother. I'm the middle child. They both live in North Carolina near me. And I have 2 nieces who I love to pieces, and now I consider John as my family, and his daughter, who's 8, and she is freaking adorable. What's your favorite holiday? As you know, if you've seen my videos before, you know I love giving gifts to people. It's one of my favorite things to do. It makes me happy, so I say other people's birthdays and Christmas because I get to give gifts. Question 9, question 9, you have no budget. What's your dream vacation? And as the Baroness in Sound of Music said, travel the world. I've barely been anywhere outside the US. I've gone to Canada and I've gone to Puerto Rico, and that's the extent of my travel outside the US. I don't even have a passport at the moment because when I went to those locations, you didn't even need a passport. So that is the extent of my travel. So I would love to just travel the world. Obviously, Scotland would be number 1 because y'all know how obsessed I am with Scotland. So, there. Name your biggest pet peeves. Being late. I hate being late for stuff. Even though I am constantly late, I hate being late. It gives me anxiety to be late. And dishonesty. You have to be honest with me. Be honest with yourself. Otherwise, it's not worth it. What book changed your life? There's so many books that have changed my life. This is a hard one. The Secret Life of Bees, which you've heard me talk about all the time, has changed my life. The Book Thief has changed my life. Joan Didion's writing has changed my life. Harry Potter changed my life. There's so many freaking books that have changed my life. I could just sit here and talk about them all day. What simple invention improved the world? And for this, I'll say first and foremost, because we're all book nerds, the printing press that created our wonderful books have obviously changed the world, because books change the world and improved the world. Also, like, the toothbrush is hugely improved the world. Question 13, favorite TV shows, movies. When it comes to TV shows and movies, I'm mostly a rewatcher. I watch old ones that I've already seen. I love Parks and Rec and New Girl, Outlander. Obviously, y'all know how much I love Outlander, Men in Kilts. I love shows that will make me laugh. I love shows that make me think, like Ozark, and yeah. Movies, I would say some of my go-to movies, Love Actually and Midnight in Paris. I love those movies. So those are some of my favorites. Question 14. Describe yourself using 3 fictional characters. And I'll say Anne of Green Gables, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and Monsieur Perdue from the Little Paris Bookshop, which y'all have heard me talk about before. What was your, or is your dream job? My dream job is to be able to just read and get paid for reading without having to do reviews. I'll do them when I want to, but I don't have to do them. That is my actual dream job. Question 16. If magic was real, what spell would you learn first? Probably a spell that like summons things, that brings things to me. I think it's like the Accio spell in Harry Potter, if I'm right. I'm probably completely wrong, but something that I can just say, bring me this item so I don't have to get up and get it. Question 17. Share a favorite childhood memory. So earlier I mentioned that giving people gifts is one of my favorite things to do, and this kind of came from when I was a kid. Every Christmas my mom would let us pick out one toy to give for Toys for the Tots, which was a charity that gave toys and Christmas presents to kids that are in military families that couldn't afford it. And this was a very special tradition that we had, and something that I just love remembering. Question 18. What is your favorite social media platform and why? And this, I would say, does Discord count? Because Discord is the one I use the most, and I use it daily, and I love it because it combines all of them into one. It takes like all the good things that I love about the social media platforms and combines them into one, and that's where all my friends are. If you could pick any book character, who would you spend the day with? And I just finished reading the Lord of the Rings series, and so I'm gonna pick Merry and Pippin for this, because I know I'll eat good, I know I'll have a good time, and I just love those two pieces. What's your spirit animal? This for me is definitely a phoenix. I consider myself a phoenix. Like, when I'm knocked down, when I'm in ashes, I rise from the ashes, and hopefully for better. Question 21, we're almost there. What, quote, old person thing do you do? Go to bed early. Use my blinker, which some people consider an old person thing. I consider it just normal driving, but yeah, that's what it is. Number 22, do you have a hidden talent? And the only thing that I can think of for this is I can touch my tongue to my nose without using my hands. So let me see if I can show you this so you can actually see it on camera. So there you go, that's my hidden talent. Now, not hidden. Question 23, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And for this I say, in a moment of happiness and peace and surrounded by books. Married by then to John, maybe with a family. Yeah. Question 24, share an item and tell us its significance. So I didn't plan this ahead of time, so I'm going to use something that is, let's go with Moomin. So this is Mr. Moomin from Moomin Troll, and he is part of a Finnish children's series. And I was sent this by my very good friend Stacy, along with a whole bunch of other stuff, including some Moomin books, which we're going to be reading in June or July of next year together. Stacy sent me a whole box when I had my surgery with a whole bunch of stuff from Finland in it. And so this is special to me because it was sent from a friend thinking of me specifically, and I love Stacy and her kids, and we're going to share Moomin together. And he's just adorable. So then our last question tags some people. So I tag Amanda from Reading and Writing Life. I tag Chase at Chase Reads and Josephine at Fine Reads. Y'all have been tagged. If you've seen this and you haven't done it yet, consider yourself tagged and go and answer these questions. I can't wait to learn more about everyone here. As always, my Patreon and my Discord information will be in the description below. It's only $1 to join, and we have a ton of fun at both, but no pressure to join either. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I have a new video coming out. Keep reading, and I love you to the moon and back. Bye.